Bienvenidos al episodio número 7 de Lost and Found. El día de hoy tenemos un invitado que viene desde Canadá y nos va a contar su historia aquí en Playa del Carmen. Como recordarán, ya les había dicho en episodios anteriores que en Playa del Carmen hay muchos turistas, muchos extranjeros viviendo aquí, disfrutando de las maravillas que ofrece Playa del Carmen. El día de hoy está con nosotros Mike Green y este episodio lo vamos a hacer en inglés.
Okay.
Good morning, Mike. How are
Good
you?
morning. I'm good. You?
Super happy having you here today.
Thank you.
So excited. This is going to be the first episode in English. So
Okay.
be patient with me. Bear with me.
Man, you're good.
Alrighty, so we want to know, when was the very first time you came to Playa del Carmen?
The very first time?
Yes, the very first time.
2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back on those days, you fall in love with Playa?
Oh,
or
yeah.
It was just like a regular trip?
Yeah, I was in Playa del Carmen, all inclusive. I went to the cenote, Yeah, that was the very first time.
The very first time,
Uh-huh.
2015.
Yeah.
So when you decided to come and live in here?
Well, I tried to live in Dominican Republic,
Okay.
but then I got there and there was like the curfew and all this, and I said, that's not for me. And I broke my phone. I dropped my phone at the airport, so I had to come back to Canada to buy a new phone. And my friend said, you know what? No, I don't think it's Dominican Republic. And then we heard about Playa, how there's more freedom. It's a beautiful place. It's just a beautiful. I said, okay, you know what? Let's go.
Okay.
So I left with the mochila, just with my backpack. I came here for 2 weeks, and I'm still here 3 years after. So
3 years after, you're still here.
I'm still here.
You were not planning to stay in here? It was just a getaway and we'll see from there?
Yeah, exactly. Just
Okay.
like to try to find my place because, yeah, with the COVID, the pandemic.
Okay, so that happened in 2020
Mm-hmm.
when you decided to come with just a backpack
Yes, exactly.
and a new phone
And a new phone,
and ready to start a new life.
a new life.
And how is Playa del Carmen treating you so far?
Oh God, very well. Yeah, I was surprised. Well, I came here and I didn't speak Spanish, obviously. Well, I know 2 words, pollo y cerveza. So
Main words.
So I could survive, yeah.
Yeah, you need this. Amigo.
Yeah,
Amigo.
amiga.
Okay, so what would you say is the hardest part of being expat living in a place like this?
The hardest part?
Or you you haven't found a hardest part? Like,
Well, that's a good question. Hardest part. What's the hardest part?
besides language?
Beside language barrier? Well, I mean, Spanish is pretty easy to.
Oh, see.
I'll always remember because I was in a car and then, whatever, Carla.
Okay.
Yeah, start over.
A girl?
Can
a
we start
girl?
over? Yeah, a girl.
was there.
A girl was
Okay.
there and she was talking to her sister. And I said, why don't you just do this and that and this and that? And she's like, oh, there we go. Mike understands now. And you know when you understand everything, it's easy.
Okay.
Mm.
So will you say people in Playa is friendly?
Oh yeah.
It's easy for an expat or an outlander to
Oh yeah.
to get involved
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And what about the work?
What about the work?
Yeah, to
Well,
have an income in here.
to have an income, well, it's pretty easy, I'd say. I mean, there's so many opportunities. If you wanna, if you wanna work like a regular job, I'd say,
Okay.
or you can do remote work easy here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what will be the favorite part of being in Playa?
The best
What,
part?
yeah, the best part.
Oh God, there's so many. Everything, the life, like first of all, the food is good.
Yeah.
The food is good.
Well,
You're a good chef, you know.
yes, I am, but
You
you are. But here in Playa is well known that we don't have a great kitchen in here. There
Great
are some
kitchen.
other places in Mexico, for example, Mexico City,
Mm-hmm.
even Veracruz,
Mm-hmm.
where there's great food. But here in Playa, it really sucks. And even though it's still good, like for
Yeah.
you to understand as an outlander,
Uh-huh.
but in Mexico, there are better places to have food.
Yeah. But also the food, like the ingredients, everything is so much
Okay, okay,
better.
okay.
Like the chicken is gonna
Yeah, it's not
is-
frozen.
no, it's not like farm chicken or the
Yeah,
beef. Well, the chicken is better. The food in general, the
get it. Yeah,
like you're gonna go get a fresh cocoa water,
right.
orange juice. Everything is
Yeah, it's delicious. I know.
yeah, delicious.
So let's go back a little bit, back in the time when you decided to come here during pandemic.
Uh-huh.
Uh, what made you move out of Canada?
Oh God. In Canada, they were telling us to stay inside all the time. The gyms were closed, restaurants were closed. It's cold, and in Canada, I'm a carpenter, so I work 7.5 months a year, and then I do what I want. Like this is my because it's too cold to work for us. And now the government is telling us, oh no, stay inside, don't go out, don't. I'm like, okay, bye. I'm leaving. I can't live like that. And that was the reason.
So before living in here and spending more time in Playa, do you think there was a different Mike
Oh
than
yeah,
the Mike that I know now?
definitely. Yeah, 100% sure.
In which way?
More relaxed. You know, in Canada, it's like the rat race. Always like working. Oh, I can do overtime. Let's go. Working, making lots of money, having my nice car, my nice Mercedes, my nice money.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. The lifestyle we have in Canada. It's,
So you used to be like that,
oh yeah.
that way.
Oh yeah.
And in here, you just chill, drink beer, and
And
make
chill.
money.
Yeah. Make yeah, exactly.
That's the best part, making money.
With the chickies.
Right. So what was your expectation of living on the beach and what happened? You saw you picture your life on which way?
Well, picture my life.
Yeah.
No, I came
You
here
did not?
with zero
Zero.
zero expectation.
Okay.
Obviously, like I said, I came here with a backpack for 2 weeks, and I came here with my bitcoins. I sold my stuff, and I came here with bitcoins, and I said, nah, let's go, let's try it.
Okay.
I wanted to buy a restaurant with my friend Fred, and then it was a little bit too much money, and I said, nah, okay, whatever. But yeah, I came in with zero, zero. Even I wanted to start a restaurant. I wanted to start a business. Um, I even wanted to start like a little a French Canadian like
Mixed food.
mix with food restaurant, whatever.
That would work.
Maybe we'll. Yeah, definitely.
We need some new stuff here in Playa.
Oh yeah.
Always Argentinian food
Uh-huh.
and Italian food, so we need a little bit of something different.
You need a little bit of French Canadian.
French Canadian. Absolutely.
Quebecois.
How has Playa changed you, Mike?
Oh God.
We want to know.
Well, how it changed
For a
me?
better way?
Yeah, definitely more relaxed. I don't know. I just like I wake up in the morning, I work a little bit, and then jump on my moto, go around town. It's fun. I like
Okay.
just happy in general, more happier.
Happier.
Uh-huh.
For sure, 100%.
Uh-huh.
Because I know, and you can tell, if people living on cold places are not that friendly, not that warm.
Hmm. I was talking to a to a client yesterday, and he started talking about all these things, and I'm like Israel, and then not saying it's not important, but they were talking about this and that, and like, oh God, I forgot. But for us, and then I was talking to another guy in Canada, but they get so the media, the pressure, and everything. I'm like, oh, I forgot there's this and that. But here it's like you're relaxed, you're detached. You know?
Yeah,
How
right.
can I? How can I? They're gonna talk about, oh, there's this that happened, this happened, this happened. Like, oh yeah, I, I, I mean, not that I don't care, but
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I get the point because in here, unless you follow a news channel and
mm-hmm,
you read newspaper, you will be involved with all the situation around the world.
mm-hmm,
But in here, you just work, enjoy life. It's
yeah,
like you hear from time to time,
uh-huh,
like there's something happening outside there. Because in here we are like inside bubble.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I got the point. And that's one of the best parts. Even though the news in Mexico City is like my family there,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I guess for you, the news in
In
Canada,
Canada,
unless your family talk to you like, hey, Mike, something's happening, you will
mm-hmm,
realize
yeah.
something's going
And
on.
even I had to stop my client. Like, yeah, okay, and he was talking about the. It's like, oh yeah, no, this we don't have that here. It's shh. You come and you can, it's relax, the freedom.
So, do you
Oops.
see yourself staying longer in here? Or do you see
Um,
yourself
well,
maybe going back to Dominican?
no, 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 no. I like it for a week or two, but no. I never know. You know what? I was actually talking to my friend yesterday because my residency, and she told me, "Oh, Mike, you have to pay for your." I was like, "No, I already paid for my residency." And said, "Oh yeah, but you have to pay again." And it made me think, and we talked for like a few minutes. I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna be in 4 years. I never know, you know.
Right, exactly.
Um, Maybe I'm gonna be in Japan, Korea. I don't know. You never know. Maybe I'm gonna be back in Canada, but hope not. You never know.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
Well, I can tell, and I have seen this with all expats living in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a better life in here, even though, and I, we were talking with some friends in here. It is hard for expats to learn Spanish because in here we are so friendly.
Hmm.
We make that effort
Speak
to speak
English.
English.
Yeah.
So people get frustrated when they come in here to learn Spanish
Mm-hmm.
because even though the waiter at the coffee shop, at the everywhere, people speaks even though little English or advanced English. So
Mm-hmm.
it is hard for people to come in here and learn Spanish, but you do speak Spanish.
All of you. Yeah, but for me it was easy because, well, my first language is French, which is very, very similar.
In some way, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for me it was to understand took me 6 months, and
Okay,
I understand everything. Then speaking, yeah,
different, but yeah, you get it.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, easy to learn
super,
once you get involved with locals.
yeah,
That's what you do.
uh-huh,
You make a lot of friends in here, and I can tell you know people.
yeah. Got my connections.
Besides connection,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that will
No,
be
no. Yeah, many friends.
exactly you're real
Mm-hmm.
person because um that will be one of the best parts and maybe an advice for people who's willing to come and live in here to be friendly
Yeah.
with locals, right?
Yeah.
I know some people coming from some other countries pretending they own the world,
Ugh.
and you know what I mean,
Yes.
and who's that people. So yeah, the thing that once you come in here, you have to get involved with the people in here and don't try to be a
Snob.
yeah.
It's a little cuffling. Yeah, yeah. The people that always think they're better than everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
That doesn't work in here.
Uh-huh. That's gonna work for a few weeks, but in
Yeah,
the long run,
exactly.
no.
Yeah, exactly.
Me, I'm not like that. Even if, well, you know me.
Yeah, I know you. So, what would you say? Is it hard for you to find more Canadians living in here, or do you?
Oh no, there's like thousands of Canadians here.
Okay, but
Yeah.
living here, because I
Yeah, yeah,
see
yeah.
some staying for a couple of months and then going back to Canada.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Many people do like 5, 6 months and then to come back. But yeah, like Stephanie, Vero, like you know my
Yeah, you
friends.
know your friends.
Many Canadians living here full time. Yeah, there's literally thousands of Canadians here full time. And now they're spreading. They're not like always on the Quinta. And they live. Oh no, now I have friends living in Silvanova, Mayakoba. You did real estate too. Every.
Yeah, that's where we met on real estate.
Yeah. On this
Doing
group chat,
business.
you were
Yeah.
making cookies,
Yeah,
muffins, no?
cupcakes.
Sorry.
Cupcake. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what will you say?
Huh?
What would you say will be the hardest part of living in Mexico?
The hardest part.
Is there any hard part of living in
The
here?
hardest part of living in Mexico.
In Playa in general? Because I have seen many people is afraid to come down in here because of violence, drugs.
Oh, I'm violent.
Yeah, but
People should be afraid of me. No.
no, I don't think so.
Just kidding. The violence, yeah, the things you hear on the
Yeah.
TV and the preconceived, yeah, like what you see on the news and this and that. No, that's
That's not reality.
that's fake news. It's fake.
Do you feel safe in here?
No, yeah. I feel safer here than I feel in Toronto in Canada.
No way.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. It's safer here.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe there's gonna be one little thing happening here and there, but in general, I think it's safer here than it is in Canada. And I think also statistics shows that it's safer. Yeah.
Yeah.
The hardest part would be my first summer. Oh, good God. My first summer. Well, I'm Canadian. I'm French Canadian from Quebec, so I love cold.
Right.
My first summer, oof, was like with my electrolytes, and from 1 to 3 p.m., I would just run back to my house with the AC, have a little siesta. Yeah, I think that was the hardest part is to adapt, but but then again, look at me. I'm always wearing jeans, and yesterday I was on my moto. I'm wearing my sudadera. What's it called?
Yeah,
Hoodie?
sudadera.
Sudadera.
Sí.
And like, ooh, it's cold today. And people are like, what are you talking about? It's 25.
Canadians saying it is cold at 24 degrees. Yeah.
Yeah. And like,
Yeah.
oh, let me go back to my house. I forgot my sudadera.
Imagine that coming all the way from Canada and saying it is cold in Playa. Yes, that's
Man, in Canada, sometimes you go out and it's menos 45. Menos 45. And I'm like this with my jacket, my jaqueta, and it's open. But now if I do
You're
this, I'm gonna die.
yeah, for sure, 100%. And this summer was super hot though.
Huh?
This
Yeah,
past
yeah.
summer, it's getting chilly now.
Yeah, no, it's cold. Brr.
Yeah. So, will you recommend others from other countries, not Mexico, obviously, to come and try a new life in here, a new chapter on their life here?
If I would recommend,
Yes.
well, yeah, especially if you can work online. Especially if you can work online and you don't have like I call it a regular job. I don't have an. Anyway, yeah, if you can work online, obviously come to Mexico. The food, the culture in general, people, the chickies.
Don't, please.
No. Yeah, the food, everything is so much nicer. The weather is nice. I would absolutely recommend. Yeah.
To come down in here.
Oh yeah.
And so, in that order, do you have any advice for people
Learn Spanish.
before coming in here?
Learn Spanish. Download your Duolingo. Learn a few words. I mean, it's so easy. Spanish is so easy.
Well, for you because you speak French,
Yeah.
but some people say it's hard.
Some people say it's hard.
Yeah.
Well,
that
try
easy.
harder.
Well, yes.
That would be my suggestion. Learn Spanish, and then when you come, just blend. I mean, it's easy. You blend with the people. People are lovely or friendly.
That's great.
Go to a karaoke. Don't go to the go to a karaoke. Go there. Blend with the people.
Yeah, don't go to the Fifth Avenue
Nah,
and get involved with the expats or the tourist
Yeah, exactly.
local places.
Yeah, go to the local places. Go to Sergio's.
Well, yeah, that's very local place where you can, yeah,
Where he can, yeah,
where you can see locals and
locals.
have a good time, food, drinks, karaoke, and good stuff.
Good stuff.
Actually, that's funny because I've never been there,
No?
and I get to know that place because of him. So when he took me there, it was like, oh my, like
Oh, you
that was my very first time there.
you came with me?
Yeah, I saw you there one time.
Forgot. You loved it, no?
Yeah, but like nice place, different where I'm used to.
Yeah.
But that was the very first, and I was very surprised about you being there
Mm-hmm.
because that's a very local place,
That's
and I
right.
saw people recognized you and were saying hi to you like old friends. It was like, this guy coming from Canada is more friendly and more welcoming here than me. It's like, yeah, that
Hey,
blew my
Mike, and
mind.
give me a
Yeah,
hug.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's good. And I'm so happy seeing you making friends, and real friends that really appreciate you
Mm-mm.
because, yeah, it's hard for someone trying a new place
Mm-mm.
where you have no friends at all, where you have to make friends. So,
Oh, people say I'm divertido. I
yes,
don't
you
know.
are.
I am. I'm not boring.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, we have a good time hearing you and hearing your experience about being in here because in all these past episodes we've been hearing stories of Mexican people.
Oh,
One
okay.
Argentinian, one of my friends.
Yeah.
But besides that, girls leaving everything behind to come and start a new life in here.
Mm-hmm. That was good coffee, yeah?
Yeah, that's Café Mestiza,
Mm.
as always.
Love it.
Thank you. So, Mike, if you have the chance to go back in the time, that same week you were thinking on moving and try Playa, knowing everything that happened from there to now, will you do it again?
Oh yeah. 100%.
And
I would come back with more stuff because I come here with a mochila, so I have all my stuff still in Canada.
what will you bring then? Like your personal stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just my personal stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like your
My PlayStation.
PlayStation.
You wanted to say it.
Yeah, I wanted to say it. Because you're like a kiddo.
I'm like a kid. I am a
Yeah.
kid.
Yes, you are. Your PlayStation and some other personal stuff,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. I'd definitely do it again. Maybe before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before pandemic.
Well,
Before
yeah, at the big, yeah, like a year. I would have probably moved in like a year before.
Okay. I'm so glad to hear that.
See,
That means you are enjoying your time here.
I sure am.
I can tell.
I
can tell. So, well, I just wanted to have this small episode with you to hear about your story and how Playa treats you. So I really appreciate your time in here
Ça fait
and your
plaisir.
words. Thank you.
Ça fait plaisir.
Not French now, but maybe in the future.
Uh-huh.
I'm learning from you.
Oh yes.
Yes, a little bit.
What did you learn so far?
To say hello, how are you? There was some other words. Je n'ai pas parlé français, mais je comprends un peu.
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime. Some words.
Yeah.
So people can realize I understand what they are talking about. Your friends, your
Oh, yeah.
Canadian friends that speak French, when they notice I understand what they're saying.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, what?
The same like when you were understanding Spanish, the same way.
It's like, what? She understands French? I was like, yeah, she understands. I was like, no way.
I do not speak French, but I do understand very well. That's the funny part. But that's one of the great things here in Playa. You get to know people from all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
You get to know different cultures, different beliefs, different ways to think. So that's, I think, one of the best parts of living here in Playa.
But even like in Mexico, in Playa, when you see a Mexican girl or a Mexican guy, you say, ¿De dónde eres? They're going to say, oh, I'm from Veracruz, Tabasco, Mexico. They're all even Mexican in Playa. Yeah, sometimes they're going to say, yeah, I'm from here. But most of the time, they're from Chiapas, Tampico. From even in Playa, the Mexicans are from other places.
Yeah. That's great. It's like having the whole world here.
Yeah. It is.
It is.
See.
Well, thank you, Mike. I really appreciate your time in here with us. I really appreciate you hearing us and the story of one of my friends in here. And of course, Café Mestiza. Muchas gracias.
Mine's
as
done.
Always.
I finished it.
It is so good.
It's very good.
Muchas gracias, QRTV Noticias, por el espacio. Muchas gracias a Love, que el día de hoy me vistió. Vamos avanzando. Nos vemos en el siguiente episodio. Chao, chao.